If you are tired and confused with all of the information of how to lose weight and you just want the hardcore facts, then keep watching. Hello, beautiful. I'm Carla Walker, the Mommy Motivator. I'm a wife, a mother of 6, and a self-retired mental health therapist turned certified personal trainer and health coach. I love helping busy moms and women over 40 to lose weight of all kinds, spirit, soul, and body, so that they can be healthier and happier. In today's video, I'm going to discuss 4 foundational weight loss diet tips that will help you to reach success regardless to what type of diet you follow. Be sure to listen to tip number 1 because I personally think it is the key to your success. And before we get into it, if you like the content thus far, I would appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing to this channel, and clicking that post bell notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you have a question, feel free to DM me on Instagram and I will either answer you back directly or feature you and your question in my next video. Okay, let's get into it. Tip number 4, avoid restricting your calories too low for too long. Now you may say, Carla, in order to lose weight, I have to be in a caloric deficit. Absolutely true. However, many people trying to either A, figure it out, or beat the system restrict their calories far too low for their activity level in hopes to get to their results faster. The problem with that, especially for women over 40, is that it can begin to wreak havoc on your hormones, really women in general, but especially women over 40. Also, as a busy mom, when you restrict your calories, we then get a little bit snappy, right? We don't have the energy and we don't have the patience to show kindness and love and gentleness to our children. So, and our husbands or our significant others. So we want to make sure that we have the right amount of calories that we need to be able to be balanced and at peace and full of love in our hearts, right? And not starving and snappy. Tip number 3, know your numbers. Regardless of the type of diet that you choose to follow to get toward your weight loss goal, whether it's keto, vegan, intermittent fasting, paleo, whatever it is, you need to know the number of calories that you consume and the number of calories that you expend or use. You may say, uh-oh, that sounds like you're talking about counting your calories. I am. You'd be like, wait, before you go. I'm not saying be obsessive, but I am saying that you need to be aware, because regardless of the type of diet that you are choosing to follow to lose weight, you need to make sure that you expend or use more calories than you consume. And most importantly, I think that you need to be aware of your macronutrients, or affectionately known as macros. In understanding your macronutrients and knowing your actual ratio according to your diet plan that you choose, it will help you to stay balanced, as we talked about earlier. It will help you to stay on track, and it will help you to reach your goals more successfully. My husband came up with this fabulous product. It's called the Mathematics of Weight Loss. I'll leave it in the description box below so you can listen to it and begin to calculate these numbers for yourself and be motivated to help you get to the next level of your weight loss journey. Tip number 2, don't let them steal your joy. This is so important. So many people focus on, oh, give me the best diet tips, the best exercises to do, and they skip tip number 2. Them would be your family members, your friends, your co-workers. They can say discouraging things, or when you're really excited about a result that you've hit with being consistent perhaps, or having a good day with your eating. Yeah, but you still got a long way to go. They say different things like that that just kind of cut you a little bit. That hurt. It's very important not to let other people steal your joy. One way that I kind of have braced myself to along my journeys to make sure that that didn't happen is that I expected. A lot of times a person can be hurt when they don't expect a comment or an action and then they receive it. They get disappointed, they get discouraged because they didn't expect that person to act this way. They didn't expect that person not to be there. But if you look at things like, I expect someone not to be as excited about what I'm sharing about my weight loss journey, or about maybe how many sets or reps I did, or how long I ran, or how fast I walked, or whatever I may be doing and sharing. I don't expect them to get it because they're not doing it. And I found that when I don't expect a person to share my excitement at the same level that I have, then I'm really not disappointed. And I feel glad that I shared with the person I shared it with, but at the end of the day, my joy is really mine. And if you choose to rejoice with me, great. But if not, great. I'm moving forward. And I suggest that you do the same. So we've made it to tip number 1. Now, you may have noticed that I have changed my hair. I've changed locations. Do you know what tip number 1 might be? I wonder. You've probably guessed it. Change. You know that we are trying to change our bodies, but we also need to change our mind about this weight loss journey. Changing your mind about weight loss has a lot to do with you changing what you say. There are many times where people are trying to make changes in their environment, in their body, but they have the same negative conversation. Let's focus it to weight loss. Saying words like, oh, I'm so fat, oh, I'm so old, oh, I always struggle, oh, I get results and lose them. And these negative thoughts and these negative words are replayed over and over again. What ends up happening when you speak such negative things? Your mind believes them, and that translates into corresponding action or inaction. There is a quote that says, your body achieves what your mind believes. I firmly believe that, because if you begin to say, oh, this diet, this meal plan, it's not going to work, and you keep saying that, when you are offered the option of donuts, cheesecake, etc., or salmon, grilled tofu, vegetables, a more cleaner option of eating, well, if this current diet plan meal plan is not going to work because you keep saying it. What is the point of skipping out on this delicious dessert if it's not going to work anyway, because that's what you keep saying, right? So that type of conversation translates into corresponding actions of you making decisions to consume foods that are not on your plan. Also, if you are really working out, maybe you're trying to do strength training for weight loss, perhaps you're training for a marathon, whatever your method or your journey may be. But if you're really working out effectively, it's hard. It feels a lot better to your muscles, let's say, for them not to be challenged, right? And so if you were to say to yourself, I'm just not ever going to get any results. I'm always going to be big. And you keep saying that. So if you have the option, skip your workout or actually go to the gym or actually run out on the trail. What are you going to do? You're going to take the more relaxing option. Why? You keep saying these things, thus you believe it, and that then corresponds to your action or inaction by not adhering to your meal plan or not following your exercise regime. So, here's what we need to do. Surround yourself with positive conversation. Surround yourself with positive thoughts. Say these things out of your mouth as a confession. And if you can't muster up the strength to say it because you don't quite believe it yet, just stick something positive around you. Surround yourself with positive people who will speak life to your soul and your spirit. Begin to change how you speak about yourself, your body, and your mind will follow. That is all. And if you really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you and